Hey everyone, let's talk about a new topic. It is comparatives. In English, we use comparatives, as the name says, to compare to things, to people, to places, and to animals. For example, in this idea, dogs are more friendly than cats. We are comparing dogs and cats. We know that they are animals, but to compare them, we are using an adjective. In the following example, we are doing the same. It says, sneakers are cooler than shoes. Here we are comparing shoes and sneakers. We are comparing them using cooler. That's an adjective. And also, the previous one is using an adjective that is more friendly. But let's see carefully. When we want to use comparatives, we need adjectives. Why? Because adjectives describe a person or people. Yes, we have here a person or people. Also, they describe different objects. For example, here we have a lamp, and it is an object. Also, places. For example, we have here India or the Taj Mahal. Adjectives compare an animal or animals. For example, here we have a rabbit. And also ideas. So here we have an idea. There are specific rules for comparatives, and I'm going to show you a table. It's important that we identify the adjectives and how many syllables an adjective has. For example, here we have one syllable, two syllables, three syllables. Let's see the one syllable adjectives. For example, fast. It's one syllable. Young, young. It is one syllable. Tall, tall. And cool. Whenever we have a one syllable adjective, we are going to add the ending er. So together it changes to faster. In the other example, young, we add er ending and we have younger. The same happens to tall, taller, and cool, cooler. However, when we have an adjective that ends with an E already, we just need to add the letter R. For example, with nice. Nice ends with an E, so we just need an R. And it is nicer. And there is another rule. When we have a consonant, vowel, consonant sound, for example, big, we are going to double the consonant and add er. Let's see. B is a consonant, as the rule says. I it's a vowel, and G it's a consonant. So that's the rule. And we have to double the consonant and just add er. So we have bigger. For example, with fat, we have F consonant, A vowel, T consonant. So we need to double the letter T plus the ER ending. And finally, we have fatter. However, not all adjectives are one syllable. We have two-syllable adjectives. For example, famous. However, famous is an exception. We have the adjective we have two-syllable adjectives. For example, lovely and friendly. Lovely, friendly. Here, as you can see, the two adjectives end with the letter Y. So when we have a Y ending, we are going to change the letter Y to the letter I, or for the letter I. So we have an ending IER as lovelier, lovelier. So we change Y for I and we have lovelier. As in friendly, we have friendly, we take out the letter Y and we change it for IER. So we have friendlier, friendlier. On the other hand, we have three-syllable adjectives. For example, intelligent, popular, exciting. Here, in this case, intelligent is 4 syllables, popular is 3 syllables, and exciting is 3 syllables. When we have 3 or more syllable adjectives, we are going to add just the letter or the word more. So we have more intelligent, more popular, and more exciting. That's the rule for the 3 or more syllables. Finally, we have irregular adjectives. These adjectives are exceptions because there is not a rule exactly for them. For example, we have the adjective good. If we want to change it to comparative, it changes completely to better. The same happens with bad. That changes for worse. So these are the rules for comparative adjectives. Remember, we have one syllable adjectives, two syllable adjectives, three syllable adjectives or more, and irregular. Let's see an example quickly. Anna is smarter than Hugo. We are comparing two people, Anna and Hugo, and we are using the adjective smart. So we just need to add er. Why? Because it is a short syllable adjective. Let's see another example. Elephants are heavier than cats. In this instance, we are comparing elephants and cats. And we are using the adjective heavy, but it has changed for heavier. And the last example says, Spanish is more difficult. And the third example says, Spanish is more difficult than English. So we are comparing two languages using the adjective more difficult. Because difficult is three syllables, we just need to add more. So thank you so much